Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine fucking day? I hope everybody's doing really, really, really well. I am doing phenomenal. I'm going to say hi to everybody here in a minute. But to the chagrin of Miss April Lauren and her fans, we are going to give her unsolicited, free expert advice. Because while I don't brag about too much when it comes to weight loss and stuff like that, I am considered an expert. I am literally a best-selling author when it comes to weight loss. I have. For those people that say you can't lose weight and keep it off, weight loss isn't sustainable, I've lost close to 100 pounds and kept it off for years now. So, and I'm even downsizing even more. But my goodness, I just got cat hair all over me. By the way, for those of you that like this plus-size model shirt, you can get this on Infinite Elgin Intensity's website. Good. I've been friends with Elgin for a long, long, long time. He is one of my oldest friends in this industry, so to speak. Great guy. I do show him some support. But plus-size model, I am not saying that Awesome Sauce was the actual model for the cat. I am just saying it is a crazy coincidence that this cat looks so much like Awesome Sauce. And I don't even know where she's at right now. Awesome. She's in a box. We buy this cat beds. Like you can see, there's pillows and beds and all sorts of stuff every single place. She'll sleep in a box. It's crazy. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, Salakin, Raven Spellcaster, how are you doing? Sarah, Peaceful Lifter, Laura, how are you today? Sweet pickles make you happy. Good. How are you doing? Taylor Oz, Brian, how you doing, my motherfucker? Simply Megan, this is Every Damn Day Fitness. Interesting fucking person right there. You know, it's a business. People get so pissed that I changed the channel name. I get believe it or not, I get messages about that all the time. When I am much more than fitness. I don't think I'm like some sort of mega genius, but I'm a pretty smart dude, and I'm going to speak about more than just stuff. That, and just for those of you that don't like to hear this, I called everything like completely 100% correct. I get to say I told you so every day about the whole pandemic for the last 2.5 years. Anyway, Faye, how are you? Mallory's wife, Janet, Annie Dawn, Casey the man. Casey, hope you're doing well, man. Sheeny Beanie, Dakota, Elizabeth Fahey, Dr. Beast Hunter, what's happening? Dallin, how you been? CM, Sabhine, Saint, Monica, Alexandra Shaw, Taylor Morris, Jackie May, Lady Hawk, Catherine, Hannah Gleo, Miss Man, and Kenya. Okay, I'm not going to say hi to anybody else, but how is everybody doing? Oh, okay, Carl, Desert Fox. Okay, now I'm done. Now I'm done saying hi to people. Chris in real life. Now I'm done. So sorry, I'm just kidding. Like my ADHD is hyper focused on that thing. So today we're going to talk about April Lauren's 1-year transformation from about a year ago to recently, from 5/21/21 to just the other day, for about two weeks ago, weigh in. I'm going to give some unsolicited, complete advice that I think is good for every single person out there. But I am also going to give some directed advice to her. And I would, and here's the thing, just so everybody's very well aware. If one of the people that I am actually speaking about while I'm making these videos wants to join me and either refute what I say or defend themselves in some way, I have no problem with that. Say something in the comments section. I will gladly, send you the link to whatever social media you want to come on, and you can come right on this screen live with me, and we can have a talk. Because I don't shy away from shit at all, whatsoever. But I'm not even going to break. I don't even know if we're going to go to one of her videos because I find her videos egregiously kind of misrepresentational. I should say that. I don't believe that she actually represents herself as true. And I'm sorry if people don't like that. I would say that physics, data, statistics, my expert opinion, along with a bunch of other people's expert opinion, pretty much proves this, that she is in fact not being genuine with her audience. But I'm going to put this past, and we're going to talk about where she's at, where I think she actually should be, what I think the actual issues are, what I think the possible issues are, and my advice to deal with all of those things. Before that, we want to pay the bills. So, any of you out there, you can click on these links. There is Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems Once and For All from Method Willpower. That is our best-selling Amazon book that we have now pulled off of Amazon, and we have right on our app. So you get the app for a month, live and pre-recorded yoga hit style training classes for a month for you to join. You and watch the pre-recorded ones. You can watch anytime you want. You can do anytime you want. Workouts right on the apps if you want to. You can track your nutrition. You are a member of the Hunger Management Support Group, which is where I keep track of all of my nutrition, my supplementation. I'm going to start doing some videos just for them where I'm going to be showing some workouts and some movements. I answer questions on a daily basis. And if you want to get a consultation, you can get a 30-minute consultation with either my wife or I. That's 30 minutes plus all of those things I just said about you get to stay with the app. Same things for that. Or if you just know your lifestyle is out of control, if you know your lifestyle is out of control and you have tried many, many times to fix it, my wife and I run a one-on-one coaching service where there would be a conversation. You would not only be in the member of the Hunger Management Support Group, but we would have a one-on-one directed coaching conversation with you where we would communicate with you daily. You get weekly video conference calls, and we would help you adjust your lifestyle bit by bit by bit to a healthier version. We would focus on satiation and satisfaction, so it's not some radical, restrictive diet. We focus on appropriate fitness level activities. This is what we do for a living. So please do check that out. And for those of you that have been asking, No Morbidity, I'll be back in stock in about 4 to 5 weeks. So, but now that we have, Gand, I just signed up for a 30-minute consult. Outstanding. Now that we have paid the bills, okay, we are going to take a look at this. And again, just so everybody knows, this is not me trying to be mean. This is not me trying to do anything besides help this woman out. This is not me trying to do anything besides, there we go. Boom. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to lengthen this out. Go right here. I wish I could hide this. This is the shit I'm not good at. There it is. Okay. And then we're going to reduce down the size of this just a little bit. Perfect. So this is Miss April Lauren. For those of you that do not know, April Lauren has been trying to lose weight online to become a fitness personality / weight loss, channel-ish, whatever, for about 6 years. She claims that she just started her weight loss journey in June of 2020, but she has I've done a video where I clearly pointed out that is a complete mistruth, that she has just hidden her previous journey, which was clearly a failure that resulted in her ballooning up to 350 some odd pounds, 352.8 pounds. She was trying to actively lose weight, was making all sorts of videos, including Keto Kitchen Wednesday and all that stuff, blah, 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 where she just, basically had one journey, failed, planned out another journey, and I believe that she uses this as a way to try to get famous. I do believe that April, if you're watching, or Kenny, that is the biggest problem. You guys should just get offline. You guys should not monetize this. The focus on the whole production, the super editing, all that shit, just be healthy, okay? But here's why I think it's important to discuss this stuff, because I really believe that April does have a decent-sized audience of people that literally just try to defend her and think she does awesome and she's just, doing amazing and everybody's different, blah, blah, blah. And while everybody is different and everybody has different hormones and everybody has different things like that, there are some things that are just going to be pretty, physics exists and the law of thermodynamics exists and conservation of energy absolutely 100% exists. This is a representation from her own data where she shows, and let me make sure we're seeing this, where she shows that on 5/21/21, she weighed 299.8 pounds. And she had gained 2.1 pounds in the week. So she had been lower than that, but a year ago she was gaining weight. and which I'm going to say very clearly, if you are not consistently, if you gain 2.1 pounds in a week, that is binging. She's very clearly binging and not sharing her binges, and also just denying them, out and out denying them. It's just to me, it's this woman, and this is for your own good, April. You need to get offline. This is hurting you. Like trying to share your journey. And I recently saw her. She did a video. I watched Shakira Transformations video on it, where she's talking about why she shares her journey. She shares her journey to make money and to be famous. I mean, if she tries to deny anything else besides that, she's lying, in my opinion, of course. Okay. But she has, in 53, it's actually probably longer than that, 54 weeks period of time, actually 28, it's about 54 weeks. So I'm not gonna redo the math. I put 53 weeks right over here. But in 53 weeks, she's down to 259.1. So she's lost about 40.7 pounds, right? Just to be, I want to be as clear as I can with everybody. Any weight loss, if you are morbidly obese, any weight loss that is done through being good to your body, nourishing your body well, is good weight loss. Okay. Anything that comes through serious systemic pain or serious systemic feelings of restriction, I am going to argue that is not permanent weight loss. I've said this many times. You cannot just grunt through extreme hunger or physically torture yourself through extreme activity and expect that type of weight loss to be permanent, because at some point in time, willpower will give out. I literally sell a book, Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems, Run Through All Through Math and Willpower, where the follow-up book that we are finishing up writing and will be released probably within the next week or so for all of you to purchase, please buy, is going to be called Beyond Willpower, the Hunger Management Method, because willpower only lasts you so far. And willpower is not something I think she has a lot of, putting it very clearly out there. But so 40 pounds in a year is weight, as long as it is done in a sustainable way that does not involve killing yourself in the gym and everything like that, is good weight loss for anybody. If it's slow and steady like it's supposed to be, like she claims it is, that's fine. But slow and steady weight loss happens through nutrition. This woman focuses a tremendous amount on her physical activity, a tremendous amount on physical activity. What I am going to say is that she claims to at least be moderately active. And this is from this is based on the St. Jour method, along with activity modifiers. For her basal metabolic rate, which would be 2,327 calories. So she could literally just do moderate exercise, eat what she suggests, and for the normal person without some sort of very serious, and I mean very serious, hormonal imbalance, in this year's period of time, in this 53-week period of time, she would have likely ended up weighing 164 pounds. And by the way, this calculator does change the weight each time and change the calculation. So say the first week from 299 pounds, she loses 3 pounds. The next, it readjusts, redoes all the calculations, and based off of the 1,800 calories she claims she's eating and the activity she's doing, comes up with a new basal metabolic rate, a new total daily energy expenditure based off of her new weight, which does, like the total daily energy expenditure does go down as your body weight goes down. So this is as pretty much as accurate as it's going to get. April Lauren, if she did what she claimed she was supposedly doing in this last 53 weeks period of time, unless she has some sort of very serious metabolic issue, she should weigh about 164 pounds right now. I mean, she should have lost about 130 some pounds, 135 pounds in the course of the year, if she eats what she claims she eats and does what she claims she does. If 50% of that weight loss, 50%, and through all the adjustment, the weekly adjustments to the weight changes, if it's only 50% of the weight loss it actually should be, like say she has some sort of very serious thyroid issue and very serious PCOS that is completely medically unmanaged, because if they would be medically managed, it would produce fairly close to normal weight loss. Even if she had 50% of what she was supposed to lose, like just based off of her claims in this last 53-week period of time, she would weigh 231 pounds. She would be about 28 pounds lighter than what she is now. She would have lost more than 50% more than what she has claimed she has lost. The numbers just flat out, and I mean, I know this upsets her, Kenny, her fans. The numbers just flat out do not come close to making sense in any way possible. The only conclusion I can have as a weight loss coach and as somebody who has dealt with my own issues and demons with food, somebody that is somebody that is literally a diagnosed binge eater who my wife has literally created entire method around controlling my binge eating. We have a supplement derived to help people get control of their eating behaviors. My life is entirely about this. I have read thousands of studies and done tens of probably 20,000 hours of research in the course of the last, or not 20,000 hours, but probably about, thousands of hours of research on obesity and weight loss and things like that. She's not being truthful. And that happens with a lot of people. A tremendous lot of people. They are not genuine about what they actually do. They are not genuine about what they actually eat. They're not genuine about their activity or those sorts of things. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen with a lot of even our clients. But what I am saying is that this woman puts this out to her audience as if she tries super hard and is super diligent all of the time. When she claims she slips up, it is like we ate out once, and that just one time eating out is just not going to be is not going to do it. Like, this is a systemic thing where she is very clearly, eating more than what she claims. April claims to work out for an hour a day and then walk the dogs for an hour. So she claims to be at least moderately active, right? That is at least moderately active, at the very least. Okay. So she's basically 40 pounds over the course of the last 53 weeks. That's like a 350 calorie deficit average a day. Okay. Her moving her obese body for an hour probably burns 500 calories. If she all of a sudden would not work out, she would actually be gaining weight. That's the scary part for me. She sets this up for her audience to feel that, like, in some, if what she's doing is truthful, if she misses an hour, like half of her workouts, if she only walks for an hour with her dogs, she's going to end up gaining weight. Like, that is not a positive role model. It's not. It's absolutely not, because it's not truthful. Okay, like, if she all of a sudden would catch an ankle injury or knee injury, I don't know, doing stupid shit like DECA when you're fucking morbidly obese, she would end up if she would eat the same exact way that she's eating right now, which she seems to struggle with the food being the way it is, she seems to struggle with. If she ate the same way she ate right now and didn't have an hour an hour of walking and an hour of other activity, she would in fact, gain a lot of weight. That's the problem with all of this, is that, frankly, right now, if she were to just be just sit down or go get depressed or something like that, she would in fact gain weight off of her nutritional intake. If she's basically the poster child for trying to outwork a bad diet. At some point in time, something's going to break loose. At some point in time, she's not going to be able to maintain the activity level that she claims she has. If she does that activity, I don't even know. Let's see. I saw one. What makes you think your way is the way? We all have our own ways of dealing. Everyone has their own brain, different levels of willpower. Maybe she helps people that are like her by lying to them. And my way, I think my way is the way because I coach hundreds of people, all in different fashions. Because I don't have a way. We help people adjust their lifestyles. Like we have people that eat keto, we have people that eat vegetarian, we have people that eat vegan. I have I have people that are on hormone therapy because they're trans. I don't understand like what you mean my way is the way. My way, what I've just talked about for the last 20 minutes, is not my way. That's literally physics. It's math and things like that. Okay, like that's reality. So I know that and again, I mean, I understand that people are going to try to defend her because she comes across super positively, blah, blah, blah. But she's bullshitting all of you, in my opinion, of course, and the opinion of physics and thermodynamics and facts and reality. Like that's the reality of it. I mean, let's see. So to get where she's at, I'm gonna say this. I think April Lauren, on a daily basis, I am going to guess, and by guess I mean I am going to uh, through the math on my on the on my intricate uh, intricate uh, equations for the Saint Jour method and everything like that. April Lauren eats between 2,400 and 2,700 calories on any given day, and that's just supported by her results and what she claims she does physically. I mean, it's just. I mean, physics tell me Allen weighs work, calories in, calories out. It's just these are her claims. Like you get that these are her claims. It's up to the people to watch her to decide. Who cares? Let her get on with it. Get on with your own lives. I that's actually what I'm doing. I'm deciding, and I'm giving my opinion upon it. She can retort back. She could come on this. She could come on my channel live. Absolutely, 100%, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I can guarantee you, and I mean absolutely guarantee, that something is off. She is bullshitting about something. So her videos are not motivating; they are discouraging. I believe so too. I really think her reluctance to properly weigh/track is a huge issue. I would agree, Anna Dawn. I believe she doesn't want to because then she would have to face how many calories she's actually taking in. I really do. I think she admitted to not tracking properly. This goes beyond not tracking properly. This is there's a whole 600 like 600 to 1,000 calories extra a day. Isn't a mistracking. This is 600 to 1,000 calories more than what she's claiming. 600 to 900 calories probably what she's claiming. Or she's just completely bullshitting about. She's partially bullshitting about her activity, or partially bullshitting about her food. A combination of both, or one or the other. I don't know what it is, but that's the thing. But unfortunately, people can't decide. What they take her word as gold, and it could demotivate. It would have to be super demotivating to somebody to think like, wow, to lose 40 pounds in a year, I need to go for an hour walk a day and work out at a super high intense level and eat the food she claims to eat. I don't know if I can do that. I'd rather just stay fucking fat. I mean that's the thing. It's just another fitness industry bullshit thing where to lose weight you have to eat this exact portion of food every single day in this way, and then you need to do all these exercises and make sure you do your crunches 5 times a week, and you have to work super, 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 super hard. What you need to do is get a little bit of basal activity in and feed your body nutritiously whole foods. That's another thing she does. She does too. She chases the taste of sweet. She starts her day with a simulated version of French toast and expects for not the same results. She's making herself hungrier all day long. I understand she's going for the shout out from Gilbert Gottfried, but and nothing. And hey, for real, the thing is, I will give Gilbert Gottfried the respect that he has spoken up about the bullshit that's going on in his country. But that's a side note. And RIP to the real Gilbert Gottfried, by the way. But she's very serious, very, very, very seriously. She's just selling bullshit to become famous and make herself look good. The sympathetic music she always plays, like in the background, like, oh, yeah, like what the fuck, people, like, grow up. I started watching April when I started my health lifestyle. It's been 2.5 years, and I have lost 125 pounds and have a normal BMI now. Miss J, the mermaid, great job. And I would imagine that you, after your results, which are fucking awesome, can see that she's full of shit. The difference in Alan's advice is based on science and math, not feelings. Exactly. Let's see. I got to scroll up. How is it possibly helping anyone with her extreme programming and minimal success? Exactly. I completely agree. They do not know. We are not educated on nutrition and fitness. We believe what we see. Her content is lying and dangerous. I agree with that, 100%. And what I just showed a little earlier. Again, this is my advice, and I do got to get to the advice portion. So that's what I want. My advice to April is this: get offline as quickly as possible. Get some very serious therapy for your binge eating, because I believe you binge. That's my opinion, but I believe you binge. I am not a mental health professional. I help with the lifestyle and habits. Again, one more time, for those of you that want to join that, I'm going to put the link right here. You can get the book, blah, blah, blah. You can get a consultation, or if you know you need lifestyle help, just get the coaching. Our coaching slots fill up pretty quickly. But my advice is to don't worry about tracking your food. Do not put another piece of processed carbohydrate in your mouth. Do not eat any starchy carb, potato, rice, sweet potato, anything like that, except for 1 time a day in a 4-ounce portion in your evening meal. Eat one thing, one piece of fruit, After that, as something to have sweet for the day, and focus the rest of the day on eating protein and healthy fats. So that way you're not fully keto, because you obviously have had very serious failure on the keto diet to the point where you ballooned up to 352 pounds. Because a lot of times what happens, people go on keto and they get used to the complete satiation feeling. And then when they pop off of keto for the holidays, they rush back and they just start gorging on everything, right? Just reality. That way you're not full keto. That way you don't need to worry about it. Eat that in portion, whole foods only. No processed carbohydrates, no processed food, no processed. Eat beef, pork, chicken, fish that you grill or saute yourself. Do not add any oil to it. If you cook beef, use the beef tallow. Strip up. What you do is you cut the actual fat strip that comes on the beef. You put it in the pan, fat side down, and you put it on medium low to low. You let that fat kind of melt in, and then remove it. And now you don't need to add butter or anything like that. You just use the actual tallow. Like, I save all of my fat. I save all the fat from when I cook off ground beef, when I cook off regular beef. I save all my fat from when I cook off bacon. I don't barely ever use butter ever at all anymore. 1, this saves money. 2, it is actually it's much less processed because it's actual animal fat. But do not take in any even starchy carbohydrates except for once a day. That's with your final meal. And then make sure you have some sort of fruit at the end of the day to make sure you're getting your vitamins and your nutrients and your minerals, and go with that. Stay with the walking. pull back on the crazy, stupid ass, completely inappropriate training with DECA that you do that is more of a danger to you and your health than anything else, April. It is ridiculous for you to be training that way. Just because you can try to step up on a box does not mean you should be at this stage, because I got a newsflash for you. Especially with a already pre-existing knee injury, you are literally just begging for some sort of ambulatory injury. It almost makes me think that she wants to be injured to have an excuse for sympathy. And I know that sounds bad, because while I believe she is being completely disingenuous, and the fact that I believe that she is absolutely, and I mean absolutely, searching for fame and the money comes from being a weight loss channel and all of the sponsorships and all that bullshit, I do believe that in some way, she wants to lose weight. But I do also believe that the fame is in front of this. Like, let's be real. Like, if the goal is to lose weight, to be able to conceive, safely, and I don't know. I don't believe that, because that would be the rush, not how strong you can get on your squat, not anything like that. And while strength training is important, maxing out on your squats is stupid as fuck for most people, let alone somebody of your physical status who has a knee injury. It's just stupid. It's just utterly and totally, whoever told you to do it is the dumbest fucking coach of dumb fucking coaches. They should go on the Biggest Loser if they bring that show back. It absolutely is a moronic training method that this woman has instituted for herself to do nothing but make herself feel good. She wants to feel like she has, she's getting stronger and this and that. You'll get stronger just if you keep consistently moving, but you need to do very safe activities. I would suggest you move to dumbbells instead of barbell. I would suggest you lower the weight tremendously and focus on much higher reps with good rest periods of very safe activities that you should be doing. And my advice to you is, again, it starts with getting therapy, because you clearly have been self-harming trying to become famous for the last 6 to 8 years. 2018 was when I think I tracked her starting her keto journey. Your keto journey ended up with you at 350 some pounds. I really think you need to get some therapy for that, get off of the internet. And I know that might be hard for you to get. You can't be making that much money. Get a fucking job. Go for a walk in the goddamn morning with your dogs. Go to work. It'll help consume some of your time that you're away from. That way you're away from food, away from your refrigerator, which is when I think when she's home alone editing videos, that she is eating too. So, that's just experience of working from home, editing videos when you have a problem with food, and unless you're in very serious control, the refrigerator is literally right there. So my advice to you is to get a job. That way you replace the money that you would lose from not being on YouTube constantly. Get some therapy, which you can probably get because your husband's in the military. You get it for free. Still go for the walks. Pick very low impact activity that you can do and like to do consistently, and stop bullshitting yourself about your food. And eat in the fashion I told you to, with a piece of fruit at the end of the evening as your sweet thing. Only carbohydrates, like starchy carbohydrates you have, or come from starchy vegetables at your evening meal in a 4-ounce portion. The rest are just vegetables and meats the rest of the day long. That's my advice to you, and to just about anybody in her audience too. I'm going to go back to the questions now, but I believe that puts out exactly how I wanted to view it. So. If she walked her dogs for an hour a day, those dogs would not be as overweight as they are. I agree with that shit too. Hey, Louise, if I had to listen to people like April, I would not have lost half of my body weight and kept it off for over 5 years. Yikes, I must be like the 5%. Dallin's done an amazing job, in case nobody knows, but this whole bullshit, weight loss can't be permanent, is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Wow, that's much nicer than I thought the response would be, Alan. No anger, no. I obviously think she's completely full of shit and a liar, in my opinion. Of course, I believe she's completely disingenuous. But for real, Mark and I and my wife and our team, we're dedicated. We have a world to save. I want to put out the best advice I can. I think that this woman is dangerous to herself and her audience with the advice she gives and the example she sets. But so I will gladly give as much advice as I can to her and her audience. This is not like she's irrelevant in my world. Like, I mean, she is content for me to make, and she is something that I can use as an example of what not to fucking do. I mean, for to other people, because she is literally an example of what not to do. I am going to point out again that her weight loss in the course of the last 53 weeks averages out to a 350 to 377 calorie deficit a day. And the workouts she claims she has, not walking a dog, burn more than that. She is trying to outrun a bad diet, unquestionably. It is not even a question. Her results and the math behind them shows that she is literally, and her own claims show this, that if she were to all of a sudden not do these workouts, she would be gaining weight on the food she's eating. She is either lying about the actual activity she does on a consistent basis and or lying about the food she takes in on a consistent basis. It's not an if, it is an and or. It truly is. And I'm just one more time really quick, I'm just going to point this out. And this is not, again, here's the only other question that I'm going to put out there. The only other statement that I have. This does not look facially to me like 40 pounds have been lost. I just don't see it. It doesn't look like 40 pounds have been lost. I hope that's not. I hope that the case is that it actually has been, but I question, and I've questioned her. Like I don't understand. I think it's very valid to question all of her claims because some of her claims are clearly not true, just clearly not true. And if this upsets people, I'm sorry. You should be upset with her because they're clearly not true. Like her fans just calling me a meanie head does not change physics. It just doesn't. It doesn't change reality. So, I mean, I wish her the best. I think, like I said, I think she should absolutely get off off in line. I, 33-year-old female, have an average metabolism, eat around 1,900 to 2,000 calories a day, do some light to moderate activity 3 times a week, and I have lost 25 pounds, 207 to 182 in the last 7 months. Her numbers don't add up. They just don't at all, whatsoever. They don't add up. They don't even come close. They don't even come close. Let's see. What do you think she's actually eating based on what looks like no progress? There is some, like I said, there's some progress, but the progress is her trying to outwork a bad diet. I don't know what she's eating, to tell you the truth. Just by how, I can say that it does look like. I would wonder if there's a lot of processed carbohydrates in the house still. I mean, because I don't think that he needs to watch his weight at all. I think that he is an athlete and he trains very hard at a high intense level and probably keeps some processed carbohydrates in the house. For himself, and I think she eats them, and I think that they lie to each other about it. And I don't know, but I can tell you this: she's eating a lot more than what she claims, in my opinion. Or she's not doing the activity, or she's not doing the activity. So, I have 30 pounds to lose. Went keto 2 weeks ago, lost 8 so far. Her numbers don't make sense. Exactly. It's not a mystery. She's still overeating. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not to mention the people who try to out-exercise a bad diet tend to eat even more to compensate for the increased activity. That's a very good point, Dakota. Thank you very much. And it also, by the way, people that try to outwork a bad diet normally end up with some sort of very decent injury that causes them to be sedentary, depressed, and gain weight. It's part of yo-yo dieting. Her content has really turned me off for a while now. I finally stopped watching. I got my bottle of no morbidity, but I am nervous to start taking it because I don't know how it's going to make me feel. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, when I take it, I don't notice it until like a day or two later where I'm just like, wow, I'm just not hungry. You don't get like a shaky, there's no shaky feel. There's no nothing like that. So Uh, just laughing at the trolls makes my day. Absolutely. I wonder if she's a secret eater. She's absolutely a secret eater. Absolutely. Absolutely. She doesn't want to track because she doesn't want to be accountable. I would agree with that too. She's either binging or having free or cheat meals. I would agree with that. I know the bottle of Nobody take 3 capsules. Do you need to take 3, or is one okay to take with my main meal? I would take the dosage. I mean, I absolutely would take each dose how you're supposed to take it. I mean, for it to, I've never tried to wean off myself. I just stopped taking it, and just the hunger that came back was not anything super pronounced because I had used it how it's meant to be used. It is meant to be used at full strength in order to gain control of your eating habits, to start eating less processed carbohydrates, if not eliminate them, eat them only for as pleasure on occasion, to not be a slave to those things, to adjust your portion sizes to the point where your body gets to and then can maintain a healthy homeostasis weight. So I would suggest taking all 3 capsules. It's the food. It's always been the food. I completely agree, 100%. Tiffany, you should. By the way, everybody should follow Tiffany's channel too. I look up to all the individual ingredients, and it took away my nerves. I love Norbidity, and it truly helps me a lot in just a little bit of time. Tiffany, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're having very good success with it. She's either overeating or not being as active as she claims. Yeah, and or absolutely 100%. She's on the rocks diet, 6 to 8,000 calories a day without the PEDs. What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, the Rock. Yeah, the Rock. Yeah, yeah. It's 6 to 8,000 calories is why he looks the way he looks. Okay. Um, hey Louise, I'll save you the trouble. Eat more lean proteins. Very good. Very good assessment right here. Very good. Very good. Uh, wow. I'm going to scroll down to the end here, guys. If you asked a question, re-ask it. I am going to start here. Emily's claims are ridiculous. April's claims are ridiculous. My mom is in her 60s, had a bad diet, exercise habits. She started eating whole foods and increasing her activity, and worked her way out of open heart surgery. I'm very happy to hear that. My special needs daughter has lost 8 pounds in the last 2 months. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you for helping your daughter out too. No shit. Don't buy those. Don't buy those treats. Don't have them in your house or workplace. That's the thing. I don't have them here. Like it's not like I can have fucking M&Ms in a goddamn house. What the fuck? Lost 50 pounds since February. Fucking hero. That's a hero. It's a hero in today's world. In a world where we're pretending that morbid obesity is not a problem and you do you and blah, 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 good for you. Good for taking personal responsibility. Absolutely good for you. You should be very proud of yourself. April bought into the whole in order to get pregnant reason again for her channel. Yeah, I agree. Boom, boom. Alan, do you think she is willfully lying to her audience, or is she in denial? You can't correct what you don't acknowledge. I think she's willfully lying to make money. It's just my opinion. I think she's willfully lying and being deceptive to make money. At this stage, it might have been I might have been able to believe it for like a year or so, but at this stage, it's just systemic. She is systemically doing the same things over and over again. She talks about being 80 pounds down as if she did that in some short period of time frame. She's been at this 24 months. She's lost like 90 pounds. You know, I mean, just to put this out there, calculator, 90 pounds times the average of 3,500 calories, because not every gram of fat has 3,500 calories in it. That's 315,000 calories worth of deficit, which is phenomenal, which is great. That's actual progress, you know? Divide that by 24 months equals, divided by 30 days, she's averaged somewhere around 400 calorie deficit in a day, every day, for the last 2 years. That's pretty weak shit, especially considering if she would not do our workout, if she would all of a sudden not be able to work out the way she claims, she would have gained weight in the last 2 years. It's just kind of fucking sad. I mean, it really, 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 really is. Like, so she started at 352, and number of weeks projected. Let's do 108, right? If she claimed, like, here's the thing. This is going to mess you guys up. This is going to mess you guys up. This is crazy talk. But wait till you see this. This is the calculator that I put together, by the way. And let's do this. Give me 1 second here, because you're the next question that I wanted to answer. But she mentioned that she doesn't count going out to eat as cheating on her diet. It's not. Like, there's no such thing as cheating. Like, let me just real quick. I want to answer this question real quick. There's no such thing as cheating at all whatsoever. None. Your body knows what the fuck you take in. Your body knows what you do. Your body your body knows what you do. Cheating is ignoring. You can't. I mean, you shouldn't ignore it. What you should do, going out to eat, like I can go out to eat at almost any restaurant and still stick to my plan. Like, my plan is to eat whole foods, mostly veggies, mostly meats and veggies, as much as possible, with the occasional treat eaten just for pleasure. You know, it depends on what you eat when you're out, but nobody should think of that as cheating. You should be very aware. You should mindfully eat. You should keep in mind that you should mindfully keep that in mind. Okay, so she ignores food. That ignores intake. That's dangerous. I just started taking morbidity on Friday, and I'm so impressed. No hunger and no jitters and upset stomach like other appetite suppressants. Great product. That's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. Yeah. I was waiting for it. This helps with willpower and is meant to be a lifestyle tool. It is all natural ingredients, four patented ingredients at their tested doses for humans. You know, I have been on this channel and even told people that they should not use this product if they already have a healthy lifestyle. That there's no sense in it. Absolutely. I want to make money, but I want to help people get healthy. If you have been morbidly obese for a long time, and it is because you make yourself hungry all the time, this will help you. It absolutely does. You should get some. You're probably enormous. But anyway, best place to ask questions about no morbidity is our forum. You can ask me right here, and I'll try to get to it. Anyway, I am going to go to this. So this, just for people to understand, right here, okay? If her age was 38 years old, which I do believe she was actually 37 last year when she started this, or 30, even 36, which is put it that way, because it readjusts for everything. That makes it even worse for her. So 36 years old, female. Let's say she's 63.5 inches. She started at 352 and claimed moderate exercise. Let's even just go light exercise. Okay. And let's say she ate 2,000 calories every single day for the last 108 weeks. She should weigh 166 pounds right now. 166 pounds right now. The 259 is if she had some sort of very serious, incredibly difficult metabolic disorder, which she does not claim she has. Right? She also claims that she eats 1,800 calories and has claimed at least moderate exercise. She should weigh 106 pounds right now. At the very worst, it should be 229, because she actually claims heavy exercise. Just so you know, like, she actually claims heavy exercise. Is what her claim is. That's sadness. It's open lying. It's just open Open-faced lying. Okay, also remember, I've already tried this morning. No morbidity has helped me my insane hunger, and I eat somewhat my healthy diet. Got to get healthier. Good for you. Good for you. 38 thought she was in her 40s. No, she's 38. She was 36 when she started this. Is that spreadsheet available for download? It is not. It is not. Maybe she uses Common Core to count calories. Maybe. Absolutely. Yeah, 4,400 calories. People don't understand. Like when a bigger person moves around a lot, like when they go for an hour walk a day and then get an hour of workout in, the bigger you are, the more calories you're going to burn. Therefore, of course, you're going to lose weight. It's crazy. My last meal of the day is at like 8 to 9 p.m. and then I go to bed at 9:30. Should I take no morbidity earlier in the day? I personally take no morbidity. In fact, I'm going to be taking it here in about 15 minutes when I get off the line with you guys. That's when I find it best. But I also am going to eat my main meal, my first meal and my main meal. I'm going to eat that soon. Although, wait, no, I did have a salad earlier because I thought it was going to go bad. But I'm going to have my just like some chili here in a little bit, like a small portion of chili here in a little bit. And I'll take my no morbidity then. I'll take no morbidity along with a nutrient driver in a little bit. So, but as long as you take it at the same time every day, yes, go ahead and take it. I would try to take it midday, a little earlier than that, instead of taking it so late. So that's 151 pounds, and I eat really healthy food, and I walk. Sure. Sure you do. Can the person just eat meat? Can a person just eat meat and green veggies? I wouldn't see why not. We did it through all of evolution. I would be worried. I would be worried about micronutrient deficiency. So I would absolutely maybe tack on for a prophylactic source a multivitamin, just because the soil and our food doesn't have the same nutrients it used to have. But absolutely, why? I got to be real. That's what I mostly eat is meats and green veggies. So, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm new here. How do I get no morbidity? We are out of stock right now. We will be back in stock in about 4 weeks. I'll be checking with the guys here soon. Getting pregnant after 35 drastically increases the chance of complications. I know. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into that. Chili is a vibe. I fucking love chili, man. I mean, like we use our Instapot. We make chili all the time. It's fucking delish. Do you know if this supplement is safe to take with blood pressure meds? I do believe that it is safe to take just with anything because it doesn't affect your blood pressure. However, as with any type of supplement, if you are on blood pressure medication, if you are any type of medication, if you are on cholesterol medication or blood pressure medication or anything like that, you should consult your doctor. I'm saying that officially. You should consult your doctor if you are on medications before you take no morbidity or any supplement. So, isn't it more probable that with her history of yo-yo dieting that she does not have that she does have some metabolic issues? Nope, absolutely not. One, if you think for a second that she doesn't have access to a doctor, her husband's in the military. Two, if she had some sort of metabolic disorder, you can damn sure know she would be talking about it non-fucking-stop as her excuse. Just saying. And three, metabolic issues from yo-yo dieting. There's no such thing as metabolic damage. This one study that was done about that, like the starvation study, was done very poorly. One, and two, other things that have happened since then. I mean, it more comes from bone density, nutrition, stuff like that. She's not been a yo-yo dieter enough to actually, have any type of very serious damage done to her. So people depend upon that, the metabolic damage from yo-yo dieting as a thing. It's not. Just eat less, move more, and you'll lose weight. Humans have thrived almost every dietary pattern there is. Exactly. Elk, how you doing? Except the modern one. That's true. Is Ember better at controlling hunger than no morbidity? Can I take them together? I personally don't think that. Well, the funny thing is, if you were concerned about taking no morbidity, that wasn't you. I personally like Ember as like I use it as a half tablet instead of coffee in the morning and a half tablet instead of a pre-workout for very intense workouts. But it does have African mango, which is a very, very, very good appetite suppressant in it also too. Is it better? I personally think that No Morbidity is the shit because it's non-stimulant, non-thermogenic based, and therefore better for most people. Because after a while, thermogenic and high stim weight loss supplements, the person tends to get burnt out on them. This just kind of takes your hunger away. So, loving No Morbidity, the portion sizes and hunger are way down. That is great to hear. Great to hear. If you can say hi to my special needs daughter, that would be great. Ava Angel, hi to your daughter. Your mom's awesome. So, let's see. The sad thing is that her husband vehemently defends her. If he truly loved her, he would be telling her the truth. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm constantly fighting my head and I don't understand. I undermine my own food decisions and don't follow through. I have an ED, but I'm on the NHS waiting list. Any book, podcast recommendations, you can get our book right here. It's called Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems Once and For All from Meth and Willpower. It gives you a very good basis, but the thing it does, it also helps you because you get a month access to the Hunger Management Support Group where I keep track of my own nutrition and my training, supplements, but also there's tons of people in there talking about their daily lives, their issues. I give advice every single day. I try to answer people's questions, those sorts of things. You can also get a 30-minute consultation with either my wife or I. That also gives you the Hunger Management Support Group for a month and pre-recorded live HIIT style training classes, yoga classes, stuff like that. Or if you have a problem with like that, you can get our coaching, and we do help people to change their lifestyle in that way. So, can I get that spreadsheet calculator? No, it's mine. We might put it on a website at some point in time. We might. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see here. P.S. She had her metabolism test with her husband at the Army, and it came back as highly functioning. So she has a highly functioning metabolism. Therefore, she should weigh like 120 pounds right now, based off of what she claims she eats and what she does. If that's the case, if she has a highly functioning metabolism and on light exercise, she should weigh right now, again, 142 pounds. She should weigh 142 pounds after 2 years of 1,800 calories working out for, and I put light exercise. I mean, like I even underestimated what she claims she does because she claims she does. But if she was eating 1,800 calories, she'd weigh 142 pounds right now with a highly functioning metabolism. Thank you very much, Amanda. I did not know that. I do not keep track of her content in that way. But here we go. We're just a couple minutes till done. Give her TDD. Wait, so he gave her TDEE at 2,500 or something like that. That means it's like for her, that's crazy. Let's see. I don't know how long ago that was, but maybe she told him the truth about how much she eats. Or maybe she told him the truth about what exercise she gets. I can't even see it. Like if she's a 300-pound woman and sedentary, her TDEE is going to be 2,800 calories. So that was ridiculous. Could I have the link to Alan Roberts Uncensored? You absolutely can. Right after I give these links, everybody, once again, here's the links for our products and services. Please do check that out. We look forward to working with many, many, many of you. I'm going to get going here in a second, but also here is the link to Alan Roberts Uncensored. I am actually getting ready to post up on this podcast channel on Spotify something I filmed yesterday that I talk about the data and statistics on the CDC website themselves and what they actually mean and how dangerous the last 2 years have actually been. So tomorrow we'll be back with another topic. I don't remember what it is, but we will be back with another topic tomorrow at 1 p.m. I hope everybody has a fabulous fucking day. Thank you for joining. We'll talk soon. God damn.